Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. And no matter how many times I try and straighten that turntable, it wants to can't. So I have primed with wet paint the edges of my canvas just by running a little bead down with my squeeze bottle of Meeden black. I love the Meeden black, and I'm going to be buying more of it, which you can find on my Amazon link, on the link tree underneath the video, because even after adding pouring medium and even after adding a little tiny bit of distilled water, it spreads so well and it is so black that even if this were a white canvas, I think it would cover. But I'm still experimenting with how much paint to use as a base coat for a swipe with gold and other colors. I'd like to be able to have some cells, but I'd also like to have something. The black also it's because it's intense, it swallows colors. Well, that's really large. I definitely need enough of a layer so it's not going to dry. And I'm going to try and be kind of spontaneous. I don't have a specific plan, but I do have the colors that I love right next to me. And so I'm probably going to I mixed some Folk Art Neon Purple with Golden Iridescent Pearl Fine. I'm going to put some Anita's White Metallic next to it. And then I'll show you what it looks like without the Golden Iridescent Pearl Fine. As long as I can put my hands on it. There it is. And it's open. We like that. I don't think I've ever done a swipe with just purples. I may not do it now either. It's hard to say. I want some of the Hot Orchid. I haven't used any of it today. From Color Art. It has only water in its mixture. I used to mix it with my regular pouring medium. You can find my paint pouring recipe below the video. I want to experiment. I know that turquoise and pink often make a gorgeous blue. This one wasn't plugged a minute ago. So I guess what I'm going to experiment with is using some of my color shifting turquoise right next to that Hot Orchid. And because I'm a gold freak, I'm going to give myself a bunch of gold. And maybe, no more orange gold. I really want that other turquoise. I'll use, even this one's plugged. Wow. Okay. I gotta have the plug out of that bottle. That's all there is to it. I cleaned the threads out and everything. So there shouldn't be anything keeping me from my goal. Not even the inability to screw it back on quite correctly. I think I'm going to put those two things together. The temptation is to put my blue in there as well. My blue being the Venetian blue. I'm going to do it twice. Really skinny little line right up here. And another one right in between those two. And then what am I going to do? I'm going to grab, I have a saucer with some Meeden paint in it that I was using as a swipe. And I have a swipe card. I haven't used my diagonal for a while. I think I might want to do that. So I cut some diagonals off of the end. And I'm just going to dip that card right in there. I'm going to push it in that direction first. And then I'm going to grab the gold. Hopefully there'll be some gold there. I'm going to straighten out my lines. Can't do anything about that gold. I guess I'm just going to fill in. I'm going to follow my heart's desire, and if I feel like leaving some paint behind, that's what I'm going to do. And I want to tip. There's always a possibility of me adding a line of paint down the center, but I'm liking what's happening in the center right now, so that's okay. I'm going to steal a little bit of this and move it right down all the way off, and then pull it over. Putting a little bit of pressure on the card so it squeezes out the paint. I kind of want to move all of this, as in pick it up and put it down. Starting right over here. Not sure that's my best idea, but I'm going to keep going until I have a better plan. I like the parts that show through behind. I could honestly probably leave that. I can use the edge of my card to move paint up and down and fill in gaps. I'm going to leave that too. When I go across, I drag the layer of paint that's on the card right back again with me. I'm going to take my residuals and run them right down the edge. These seem to be enough. I'm thinking about putting a skewer in there, but I'm going to have to be done first. If I do it, I'll do it after. I'd really kind of like to put some gold in there and then tip. I don't know where that's coming from. But I know every time I pick up my card and put it down in a new spot, I get a different reaction. And I like that. There, do I put the gold in or not? I think I could have used some orange and been pretty happy about it. I'm really tempted. To just zhuzh things up just a little bit with a dab or two of orange. Doesn't take a lot. Make sure my skewer is clean and not covered with turquoise paint. Just gonna affect it so it doesn't have those round ends on it. I still am very inclined to put some black in and some gold. In more or less random spots. Yes, I like that. Hopefully I'll continue to like it. I'm kind of working toward the idea of someday finding a pattern that I like and remembering how I did it to recreate sort of the look of reflections on a river. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick the skewer in there or not, but I like them. It could have been white instead of black. That would have worked too. Where's my gold? If I don't go whole hog, I might be okay. I like the accents. I do need to torch to release the bubbles caught in the paint. Not that there are usually very many. They look like little keyholes now. I'm going to tip this, which I'm going to pray is not going to be a problem. I could also blow it out with a straw. Usually fresh paint will move though. Just enough to adjust itself in the grander scheme of things. Blend things together just a little bit. Things are moving. Do I like where they move to? That's the question. I think I liked them better the other way, but it's not going to make any difference. I think it's definitely time to put the skewer in there. Drag my little black lines up and down. For whatever reason, it reminds me of Harlequin design, and that's strange. I'm going to run the skewer through the gold also, which usually dendrites out on a pile of wet paint. But I'm pretty happy with that. My only question for myself is, do I want a little bit more orange? And I think maybe just a tiny, tiny bit. And where else, if anywhere else? No, I'm pretty happy with that. I could put some white in along that edge really easily. I have to try it. If I don't like it, I can always get rid of it. I don't mind it. I don't think I want as much as I thought I might have wanted when I started. The fact that I have paint on my skewer is good for me. Yeah, I'm not minding that. Just something to move the eye around, back and forth. It may even fade out. I said I was going to put a skewer in there, didn't I? And then I didn't do it. And I thought it might be taking a risk, but I don't think so. Okay, so I see that that's bugging me. And maybe it'll bug me more tomorrow, but I'm done. I have over 92,000 subscribers on my channel. Thank you if you're newly subscribed. Thank you if you've been here for a while. Thank you if you're subscribing now. Please subscribe now if you'd like to join us. We'd love to have you. I didn't give myself a scrape dish, which means I don't really have many colors that I can put down over the edges, so I might just go back and clean up my edges enough so that I can black them out. I am going to torch. I like the fact that I pre-primed my edges so they're going to stay black pretty easily, with the exception of the ends. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I do. Just pull a few marks right back down through. I like adding little rogue elements. So I love you guys. I want you to take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Hopefully, if you're looking for some entertainment, I can help you out with over 1,900 videos, 18 lists of 100, and the rest are by topic and genre. I'm working on that 19th list. Please give me a thumbs up. Please watch the videos longer. Please watch the commercials sometimes. If you watch when the notifications come out, you're a great assistance to me. I see a spot that needs some orange right there. For the cohesive effect I'm looking for. Not sure what this is, what this resembles, but I like it. I used to call them keyhole swipes. I don't know what that thing is, but it wants to go away. Come here, thing. You're disturbing my peace. Okay, so this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, reminding you that my email address is below the link tree. The link tree is below the video. On my link tree you'll find Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, my Amazon link. My 2 books are on the Amazon link and all kinds of other great stuff. If you shop there, it's not what it costs you, but it helps me out eventually. If you have questions for anything, about anything, please ask me. I'm happy to help you. If I can, I will. What else? Thank you for all the donations that help keep me painting all this time. I really appreciate you guys. Anybody who is capable of making a donation to help the studio continue to make videos will automatically be entered if they use PayPal or Patreon. The icons are on the bottom right hand corner of my YouTube channel header, and the links are on the link tree. Let me see if I've got the wherewithal to zoom in on this. Most of my cells are down on one end, but they're scattered all throughout the gold. They're very pretty. I'm not sure if I could have used more of the black or not. Can I go down that way? In any case, it's beautiful colors. It goes with another series. I did 3 yesterday, so this will be the 4th one in the 12 by 24 series. So I love you guys. I want you to take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. I think I said that already. My community board on my YouTube channel will show you tomorrow's video. You can ask questions there also, and you can ask to see dry artworks if you'd like to. I'll post pictures there for you. Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and More, and Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Fans and Collectors are all on the link tree. The Appreciation Group is for students. Fans and Collectors is for the albums of edited artworks, and Totes and More is for shoppingpixels.com, Find in America, also on the link tree. And if you are interested in having anything turned into all over print leggings or t-shirts, the Teespring link will allow me to do that. If you just ask me, I will get back to it and let you know if it's possible or not, and give you a link as soon as I can. I love you guys. I made paint pouring recipes underneath, show more underneath the video. I'm not sure what I said or not. I made a couple of videos today and it gets a little confusing after a while. But I will see you guys anon. Bye for now. Priscilla out.